Hey everybody, Hebrew77 here, just reminding you that four corners of the earth are taken up by JB Prickner's fat ass. And also, Shifty Sunday starts here in just a few minutes. In fact, it starts right now. So sit back, relax, undo your slacks, and grab yourself some snacks. Because here we go. Hey everybody, welcome to Shifty Sunday. I'm your host with the most, Hebrew77, and I like, butter jam on my toast. And we got Sandy DiVa along with Splatter 420. What is up, everybody?
Hi.
Splatter, you can unmute now.
That's the thing with him. I'm going to make like a t-shirt that says Splatter on mute.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Hi.
What's
up, Doc?
Splatter?
What?
He's talking to you. He's asking how you are.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know what a butter jam was.
Yeah, I don't. It's like butter mixed with jam, like strawberry jam or something. I don't know.
You know, some people put cream cheese and jam on a bagel. Some people put jam and butter on a bagel.
Yeah.
Or toast. Same thing.
A bagel is a stale donut.
No, it's not.
Like
it doesn't have sugar. What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, well.
There's no sugar unless you get like a chocolate chip bagel.
They're so hard. No, I'm not a bagel fan. Not a bagel fan.
Depends on
They're
how
not
you
all
make
hard. Maybe it depends on where you live.
No.
Because bagels here are not all hard.
Especially if you go down the street and get one from a vendor. Those are really good. They toast those on the grill.
It might matter where you live. You know how like I keep telling people that like all right, so I used to be friends with Teresa, right? And she lives in Vegas, okay? So pizza there is not the food to get. You know what I'm saying? She's going to like Domino's. If Domino's is your go-to pizza place because it's the best, if it's the best pizza you got, pizza is not the plate. It's your location, okay?
Yeah.
Other places have better pizza than Domino's.
We have Chicago style, for an example. I mean,
right, for example, right. And we have the Italian pizza. Like the standard Italian pizza, South Philly pizza is the best, in my opinion. Different, though. It's different than deep dish. They're not the same.
Do you fold your pizza?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm
talking
about.
But what I'm
That's the best way to eat
saying
pizza, in my opinion.
So what I'm trying to get through is that where he is, they may not have good bagels. You understand what I'm saying?
They just come in a bag in a store. You know, there's no bagel vendor.
Yeah, see, I just think you need to try bagels somewhere else. That's all.
Yeah.
I bet you if I was able to send him bagels that would stay fresh, if I was able to find a way to send him local bagels that would stay fresh, I think he'd like a bagel.
Maybe.
That's all.
Maybe if I got him at the
I do want to mention
the bakery.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one place I go. It's a shopping store.
I mean,
it's a Safeway or whatever, but it has its own bakery where they make their own bread and stuff.
Yes. What were you saying, Hebrew?
See, that might be. Well, I did want to give a shout out to Go Kart Bob and Hellcat and who else is Astro Fugitive, I do believe, and
Josh.
Also Curious George.
That's
I
George.
know.
That's Josh.
Josh.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I just wanted to say Curious George. But yeah, I think I figured something out.
What's that?
I've done my detective work. I put on my, I took off my dunce cap and I put on my detective cap. And I've done some digging. And correct me if I'm wrong, but by looking at her profile, looking at her picture, if I'm not mistaken, is Hellcat not Candid Cupcakes?
I don't think so. Hellcat, are you Candy Cupcakes? If you're Candy Cupcakes, we have some talking to do.
If she's Candid Cupcakes, then
I don't think so. Did Candy Cupcakes have a southern accent?
oh yeah.
What is Hellcat saying in the chat? Is Hellcat Candy Cupcakes?
Oh, she's not. Dang it.
I didn't think so. I really didn't think so.
Nope. Well, it's easy to deny.
No, I really didn't think it was. I really didn't think it was.
Okay, so I got a defective detective hat.
Just for that one thing. Okay.
Or maybe
it's just wishful thinking.
Hey, I know, right?
I haven't seen the Candy Cupcakes for a long time.
You.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I used to have a thing for.
Go ahead. Finish your statement.
Oh no, what I had to say was kind of it wasn't rude or anything. It was kind of more of a compliment. But I used to have a thing for Candy Cupcakes back in the day, believe it or not.
No, I know.
But I think Cowboy did too, if I'm not mistaken. That's what started our problems.
Understood.
Yeah, that's what it was. No, I'm telling you, I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, I would say the problems, the turmoil between me and Cowboy all started with Candid Cupcakes. I'm putting it out there. I mean, it's old, dirty laundry anyway. So if I want to air it.
You both had a crush on someone you couldn't get.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yes.
Cowboy came close. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but do they live close?
I don't think so, no.
There we go. That's what I mean. Like, it's impossibility.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
it's not impossible.
Oh, yeah, but it's just
move.
darn difficult.
It's more difficult, but people can move.
Yeah. You can uproot and everything if you wanted to, but that's
uproot.
Uproot.
Yeah. Sorry, that was the way he said it, just uproot.
I know.
Oh?
No, I mean you're right.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Hey, what are the question marks for? That's weird. Do you guys see that too in StreamYard?
I can't.
No.
There are question marks next to their comments.
I can't see the chat. You mean the
@
symbol? Oh wait, do you mean the @ symbol?
No, it's right after their comment, like right after it.
Not everybody.
The chat.
No, just can't. I almost said Candid Cupcake. Hellcat and Go Kart Bob and Astro Fugitive. There are question marks.
Yeah, they're asking questions.
I can't find the chat.
Oh yeah. You're right. But what I'm saying is, there are question marks at the very end.
No. I'll show you what I'm seeing.
They're questioning.
No. He's seeing something different than us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Those square question marks over there. I see.
Yes. That's what
I'm not seeing them.
So does that happen every time someone has a question? Now StreamYard's putting that there?
I think so, yes. Yes, if there's a question,
again.
it's putting a question mark there to get your attention.
Yeah, see, Bob just did it again just to show it. See?
I wonder if I put this in there, what will happen? Oh, no.
That's the only one that doesn't have one.
Oh, I didn't do anything. Okay.
You didn't do anything.
No. Okay, I'm going to put a question mark in there. Hold on.
Exclamation point doesn't do nothing.
Put the question mark in there.
Yep,
There
there's
you
the
go.
question mark. And we can't see it on stage.
I see it. It worked.
No, when I put it on stage, no one else sees it. It's just for us to see.
Wow. Yeah, I can't see it on my
I do. I do.
thing.
It just
Well, you
directs
say
you.
something,
Okay.
Splatter. No, you say something in chat and
It
see
just
if.
directs you to it so that there's a question being asked. You might want to answer. Yeah, that's all. Maybe
Yeah, I think it's just to alert us that there's a question.
Yeah.
But Go-Kart Bob just left a question mark and it showed up.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's a question mark. It's seeing a question mark and says,
Mhm.
oh, there's a question that you need to answer.
Same as you. You did it. You're Ghostbuster guy, right? Yeah. You put a question mark in it. Put a question mark in a square.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
helping. It's helping.
I
It
see.
thinks it's helping.
All right. Thanks. It's helping.
Right.
It's new, or we never noticed it before.
Right? Like, hey, guys, this is what a question looks like. You might want to pay attention.
Go-Kart Bob says, I think it's new on YouTube.
Huh.
Yep.
That's new to me. For sure. Yeah. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have brought it up, obviously.
Is your show started yet?
Can I make an announcement?
Oh yes. Please do.
Okay. This is very unorthodox for this channel.
Okay.
But we are going to ask, let me do the thing. We are going to, where is it? I can't find it now. Oh, I know where it is. I got to scroll up. Are they in here? Okay, I don't have the other one, but I got this one. We are raising donuts. Apps are expired, but more importantly, my internet is out right now. I don't know if we're having a show. The show is up, but my internet shut off. So, and I'm using my data right now. Yeah. So donuts. If you can't, we understand. And also, we have another announcement. This one's going to come from Hebrew. Go ahead.
yes.
Announcement.
Yes. What's it called again, Sandy?
Oh, that I can look at on my tablet.Hold on, I'll look in my messages. It doesn't delete stuff. Hold on.
Anyway, Jeff has a new channel, and
it's it's. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to tell you the name.
Go ahead. If you have the name, go ahead.
Wacky Parody Songs, because his channel was deleted by YouTube for hate speech.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
I hope he does well in this. Everybody, if you were fans of Jeff in any way, shape, or form, if you'd like his parodies, and even if you just want to support him, please give him hit the subscribe button.
I'm pretty sure he had to have backed up his songs.
Check it out.
He could have lost them all.
All right, guys, I'm going to get kicked out probably because I have to go to YouTube to get an uncorrupted link to Jeff's channel.
Okay.
The link in Facebook is going to be a Facebook link. So I'm going to get kicked out for a second. I'll be right back.
Right.
Right? Did he keep a backlog of all his songs, or?
Oh, it's not going to kick me out. Even better.
Or did he just lose all his songs because of YouTube?
No, they
YouTube's
deleted his channel.
They what?
They deleted his channel.
Yeah, they deleted his channel.
Did he have a backup of his songs? Did he lose them?
I mean, I hope he has a backlog of songs. It appears he does. I am pinning Jeff's channel in the chat.
Hey, Puck.
Jeff's.
That's the thing about me.
This is really hard on my phone. Oh my god. Jeff's channel.
If I lose my YouTube channel, I lose all my videos. All gone.
Well, my stuff's on how do I pin this? Are you able to pin the link that I just dropped?
Yeah. Let me
Thank you.
Go ahead and do that.
Thank you. I don't know how to pin it on my phone.
Wait a
I
second.
could put it on the screen. I could show it on stage, but I don't know if I could. I don't see how to pin it.
Pin it from StreamYard.
It says I can star the comment. What does star the comment mean?
Yeah, what does that do? I'm going to find out.
I don't know. I just started it. You unstarred it.
You're not blimey?
Oh. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, is it started now?
It's starred. It's highlighted. Is it? Guys in the chat, is that comment a different color for you? Or is it just for me?
Which one?
It's blue on me. My end.
Yeah,
for me too.
Jeff's channel blue for some reason, yeah.
Josh was the second sub. Thanks.
All right. Cool.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, Pac.
The one thing I want to mention is what made me think of it is he's doing the parody songs and stuff. I started doing so what's it? How's it pronounced? Sora?
Sora, yeah.
Sora. I started doing that, and I'll tell you, I could not get enough of it. I did not like AI. That I was like, this stuff sucks. But actually, it's pretty fun, and it helps me get over my winter depression. It's not winter yet, but it's been cloudy and it's been moist and it's been just cold and nasty out. Cold. So I've been staying in a lot more than usual. And
I never go anywhere unless I have to.
This helps my, it's really fun. It really is. The only thing is, it's weird because they're kind of selective with what stories that you choose. Like for an example, instead of saying like if I want to say Ronald McDonald for an example, I can't use Ronald McDonald, but I'd have to say a clown with red and yellow and yellow suit and red hair and red nose, and it kind of almost gets it. Sometimes it gets way off, and then I have to go, oh man, go back in and start all over again. But sometimes there's been a couple ones I did with Bob Ross that actually look like Bob Ross, but there's been a couple that you see and you go, what the hell? And there was even one where one of the guys had like two thumbs. So it's kind of crazy, but it's also kind of fun because you can make up all your own stories and stuff, and the AI will bring them to life, and that's kind of fun. I've always loved telling stories, making up stories and stuff. Of course, that's what we do anyway. If you're a YouTuber, you make videos and stuff. You basically you're telling a story. It's the same concept, just using AI to kind of do all the work for you. But
yeah,
I'm just a sidekick.
Huh?
What?
I said I'm just a sidekick.
You're not just a sidekick. You're part of the team, man.
Okay.
That's not a sidekick.
I'm confused.
Like if there was two people here, you wouldn't be a sidekick anyway, because if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even have a fucking show, dude.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Don't be so down on yourself. Yeah.
He's having a bad day.
I get it. I had a bad day once or twice. I know how that is. But let's see here. Oh man. You know what really gets underneath my skin? And you were kind of talking about this a while ago with the whole StreamYard thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and actually you've talked about this before with some of the programs you have to use and stuff. So I did my Ghostbusters movie. I did the whole damn movie, did all the editing on the CapCut. Okay, got all the editing done and everything. And what they do is if it's premium, they'll show a diamond, a little diamond in the corner, and you'll know that it's premium. You'll know not to choose that one. Well, I chose all of the effects that I didn't see diamonds in, and I get all the way done, and
I know
all
where
of a
you're
sudden
going with it.
this whole list of things comes up, and I'm like, what the fuck? They didn't have any diamonds in it. And then I go, and it says free trial. Okay, so I click the free trial, and then it wants the card information and all that. So I tried to give it to them, and then they're like, free trial, but you got to pay blah blah blah. So now all my work that I did is stuck behind the fucking paywall.
Oh no.
When it was all supposed to be free. So now I got to go through again, find a different program, one that has halfway decent effects.
Power Director.
That one I've tried already. It doesn't.
It's not good enough. That's what I use.
It's okay, but for what I'm doing though, it's because there's got to be like proton beams and like light effects and stuff like that. And Power Director, I noticed it has some of that stuff, but it doesn't seem to have a whole lot, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't had the free version in a long time, but I'm about to go free. Everything's dying.
That's not good.
No, everything expires at the same time. It's because, you get the stuff for your channel all at the same time, and then it all disappears at the same time. It's the way it works.
A deer with one eye. What do you call a deer with one eye?
The things coming up in my head don't sound like words. Like things made up words. Are you playing music, Splatter, or a video?
Yeah, I'm just getting my game done.
Why are you always doing that, man? It's like you want us to get copyright strike.
No, I'm not playing
I'm just
copyright
kidding, man.
music.
Splatter, game sounds and music get copyrights too.
Clump, clump, clump. Get you copyright?
I don't know. I'm just saying that music and sounds from games are copyrighted, just like music and sounds on TV and radio and the like.
Oh.
Someone still made that music.
Video.
There's no music. It's just da-da-da-da. It's just a trumpet sound every once in a while.
Yeah, that's a sound effect.
I mean, that's still technically music.
It's sound effect.
Yeah, but
sound effect.
Anyway, it's most of the clump, 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 clump. They can't have that copyrighted.
Yes, they can. They created it. They can totally copyright it. Like, what's that? Ubisoft? Is it Ubisoft and Enix? They copyright crap all the time. That's from back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember getting copyrighted for elevator music. Just regular do that kind of music.
That's music again. I'm not playing music.
No, it's a sound effect.
It still gets copyright though. Anyway. So we have an answer.
For what?
For the one-eyed deer.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I forgot about that almost there because you distracted me.
One good idea. One good idea. I don't. I'm not catching on. I'm a little slow, but
Idea.
Idea. Instead of idea,
Oh,
it's idea.
an idea. Okay, I get it.
Like a southern slanger. I got a good idea.
I got a good idea. Yes. That's good. Told you I'm a little slow though.
It's okay.
I'm the one still drinking my first coffee of the day.
All day. I got an idea, mate.
My depression is so freaking bad. I just don't give a shit about nothing.
But yeah, that paywall bullshit pisses me off. Like, they do that shit. They didn't show the diamonds on there on purpose. Because they know you're going to click that, or they will hide them in with the colors of the background.
Could you just change all the effects to free ones again?
I mean, I could.
But you don't want to, I know.
You know how it is. You do all that work, and then it's like,
I do.
you gotta do. I've already did it. I already did it. And here's the thing: I already did it twice. Because at first, when I first did it, I didn't have enough memory, so I had to go back and delete this and delete that. I'll tell you what: if we get to $2,000, if we all get the $2,000 tariff, our tariffs,
I'm not getting it.
I'm
definitely not getting it. Do you hear me? I am definitely not getting one.
No, wait. Let me finish here.
All right.
How are you not getting one?
Because I am not a taxpayer.
What do you mean?
I haven't had an income since 2016.
No,
I don't
this
have
isn't.
disability. No,
This
you have to
isn't
be a
through
taxpayer.
taxes, though. This isn't through taxes.
No, but
No.
I'm saying to the government, I don't like.
I'm telling
like
you.
There's
because
I
got mine.
I didn't get the stimulus checks.
I don't understand where you're coming from.
I
got
not
a
get
stimulus
the
check
stimulus
and
check.
I didn't pay any taxes.
No, you have disability. I don't.
Oh. Why didn't you say that?
Because that's what it comes down to. You have to either be a taxpayer or on disability, and I'm not. I'm neither.
Why not?
So I'm not going to get anything.
She's tried. I remember having this
many
conversation.
times. I've been denied repeatedly. Yeah, I've been denied repeatedly. If you
Yeah,
don't have a condition, that's in their blue book of conditions,
that's
anything that's slightly rare, you can still win. It just is 100 times harder. It's already 100. It's already hard to win regularly, but when you have a condition that's not something that they know about, that doesn't show up on blood tests and X-rays, you have a battle that can take decades.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Even with a lawyer. I had a lawyer drop me because he couldn't win the case.
So let me correct myself then. The tariffs that a lot of people are going to get, and that a lot of people on the left were complaining about the tariffs. Oh, he's so horrible. He's putting tariffs on all the countries. Like, do you realize that those countries have been putting tariffs on the United States for centuries?
Well,
maybe not
decades.
centuries.
We'll say
but
decades.
A lot of years. Yeah.
That's the problem, though.
For
The left
decades.
don't think. The left don't think, and that's their problem.
Well,
they
here's
just
the
do
thing.
or accept. They don't think.
Do you realize how many people on Facebook? I'll give you an example. There's this one girl. She kept posting stuff about Trump. Just kept doing it and doing it. Somebody finally questioned her. Well, now wait a minute. I forget what they were talking about, but she's like, "Oh, well, I just post what I hear." I'm like, "Do you even hear yourself right now?" This is what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
This is exactly
yeah.
Exactly what happens. People hear stuff You see
the blind.
fucking fake news.
Right? The blind leading the blind.
And yeah, exactly, Splatter.
Yeah.
But here's what happens also is like, so now the people that are complaining about that, God, it just blows my mind how just ignorant of things people can be. It's like, can you not see what the hell's right in front of you? What's in front of your own face? Are you that brainwashed?
Yep, they are.
You know, it's like there's a lot of things that are common sense. Now there are common sense people on the left. Believe it or not. There's not maybe just a quarter of a third of an inch, but there are some out there who are starting to wake up and smell the coffee, so to speak, but not very many. And
Well, they have to.
And it seems like even when they do, the very first thing that the very slightest thing that happens. Hey, I think Jeff's here.
Yeah. I heard.
Hold on a second. Let me insert him into this very conversation.
Hey guys.
Hey man.
Told you I'd join.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you're here, dude.
Me too.
I was just talking about how these people on the left are complaining about the tariffs the whole time. It's like now a lot of people are supposed to be getting $2,000 from it.
Yeah, they'll take that $2,000 happily too after complaining about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, my dude. Like
they're complaining about it because they don't know how things work. The tariffs are a good thing.
That's what I was telling these guys. We were talking about it, discussing it, and I was saying, I saw somebody on Facebook posting some shit, and somebody asked them, "Well, wait a minute, they didn't say this or do this and that. Why did you post that?" They're like, "I just post what I hear." They're just
idiots. They don't bother to do any research on their own. They just believe whatever crap they hear.
Yeah. Somebody told me that. I don't remember who, but somebody.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is what the people in charge count on. The stupidity of the voters. Their lack of information. Low information voters.
Oh, voters. Okay.
People who will just believe whatever the fake news tells them.
Yep. Or if they just vote for the one party, they don't care.
Yep.
My grandparents voted Democrat. My mother voted Democrat. I'm going to vote Democrat. I don't care who's in there.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Bingo.
I never voted one way or the other. I go by the candidate.
Bro?
You go by the policies and what they stand for, not by what
exactly.
Yeah.
Because I've been completely against both Democrat and Republican candidates in my life. I voted both ways before.
Guys, I have to do a thank you. I'm going to add the ticker is different here, but on my show I'm going to do another thank you and put you in the ticker there, obviously. But I have to do a thank you, guys. That's why I was trying to interrupt for a second. Thank you, Astral Fugitive. Thank you, Astro.
Yes.
So yeah, as I was saying, I've voted both ways before. I'll never vote Democrat again, the way they've behaved over the past 10 years, or actually longer than that. We go back to Obama, so even longer than that.
Oh, the Democrats are definitely messed up. Same with Canada. The Liberals they're all messed up. Same idea.
Yeah.
But
And
the
that doesn't
problem
mean
is
I like
there's more
Republicans either.
population in the East, and that they get voted in by those idiots over there.
Yeah. And I don't like Republicans either, at least not the establishment ones. I like Trump. That's it.
I don't think it's the Democrats. I think what's happening is the Democrats have been infiltrated by, I don't know if it's socialism, communism, or Marxism, but it's not capitalism. They've been infiltrated by people that are not Democrats, and they have like this internal battle going where some are still Democrats and some aren't. And I think that's the issue.
But where are the old school Democrats? Why aren't they speaking up?
Well, they do, but they're also trying to cater to the other side at the same time.
And the ones that do aren't even politicians. Where are the Democrat
They're chicken
politicians
shit.
that are, if they don't speak up, their party's going to continue to get taken over.
I would say Fetterman is a true Democrat.
He's one, yes. Yeah.
Yep.
And you see people who aren't politicians who are Democrats starting to come around, like Bill Maher, starting to say some things that actually make sense and realize just how screwed up their party is.
Sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Like even when you do see someone on the left kind of come around and realize, oh, Jesus Christ, there's something really wrong with my party. I better speak up about it. It's like a few days later, if there's just one thing that has gone wrong, or like Trump is misquoted or something, they'll turn around and go,
they're still going to talk shit.
Wait a minute. They'll start backpedaling. Did you
notice? And at the end of the day, they're still going to vote for these same idiots who they're complaining about.
Complaining, yeah.
Speaking of,
well, you guys know how to solve it.
I have some Republicans you should try to vote out for doing the exact same thing that Democrats do in that sense. So let me see if I should be able to access it because it's just photos. Hold on. Okay, so recently when they were voting on, I forget the heck what they were voting on, and that I can't look up right now. Give me 1 second. I have pictures. Okay, so they did a vote, and I'm trying to remember what it was about. Let me go on my phone and search. Give me 1 second, because I don't want to tell you one thing. I don't want to tell you one thing and then it be another thing. I think I know what it is. What didn't Trent Kelly vote on?
A lot of the so-called Republicans are no good, too. I mean, there's a lot of them that vote with the Democrats. I mean, look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Look what happened with her.
Yeah. Mitch McConnell's one of them.
Oh, he's terrible. Nobody likes him on any side.
I know.
And he doesn't even know where he is. He should just retire already.
No.
Okay, on the resolution to remove Stacey Plaskett from the House. Stacey Plaskett was found to be texting Jeffrey Epstein.
Yep.
In court, and they passed. They brought a resolution number 888 to the House floor, and the Republicans, Lance Gooden from Texas, Don Bacon from Nebraska, David Joyce from Ohio, all voted no, don't remove her. Republican Andrew Garbarino from New York, representative. These are your representatives, by the way. They're all Republicans. Duh. Representative Andrew Garbarino, Dan Muser from Pennsylvania, and Jay Olbernolte from California, all just voted present instead of yay or nay. And Representative Trent Kelly from Missouri, Michael Ruley and John of Ohio, and John Rutherford of Florida decided not to vote at all. They did nothing. They didn't even vote present. So we've got no keeper in from 3 of those. We've got present That's the coward's way out. And did not vote even though they were sitting in the room were the last three. Those are the type of Republicans we don't want.
Right.
Right.
And there's a lot of them. There's more of those type than the type we do want. Which is why I say I'm not for either party. I think they all stink.
Oh,
See, I don't like lumping them all in. I don't think they all stink. I think some stink, and we need to get rid of them.
The people, for the most part, the people in Trump's administration seem okay. There's a lot of them I like a lot, like Marco Rubio, and I love J.D. Vance. I would vote for him in a second if he ran.
Oh, he tells it like it is, doesn't he?
Yeah, I love that about him. And he's funny.
Did you see what he did? Did you see what he did? That one reporter, like, I forget what it was they asked him, but he like basically flipped it. He basically flipped them off.
Yeah, he's great.
But not like.
I mean, there's going to be a few things that we disagree with some of them on, and there's a couple things I disagree with him on. But for the most part, I like what he has to say, and I think he's a good guy. And I would definitely vote for him. I mean, I'm going to vote for whoever runs against the Democrat from now on anyway. But
no doubt.
I think, honestly,
sometimes you got no choice. Just not a Democrat.
I think, honestly, I heard somebody talk about this the other day on Facebook, too, is like, and I think Sandy's talked about this also, is like, be kind of cool and kind of, it's not going to happen, but it'd be kind of cool if he ran for president, got it, and Donald Trump ran as his vice president, and then JD steps down.
Yeah, they can't do that. There's guardrails against that, I found out.
Oh, man.
They're not allowed to do that.
Now, that would be something, though.
It would, and it would definitely be something that wouldn't be allowed as much as we would like it.
Shit. Yeah. Maybe that will change all someday.
I don't think it's going to get. I don't think it's going to get that crazy. But I do think that JD will be the nominee.
You know what pisses me off is that Trump's trying to get all these things pushed, and these judges who have no damn business, in my opinion, stopping this stuff.
That's why they were
and
put
here
there.
he is. He's the president of the United States. So I'm sorry, but
it's ridiculous. That's why they were put there, though. They were put there to stop any opposition to their agenda. Obama did all this shit. And Bush did a little bit of it too. He was no good.
I didn't like Bush.
No, I
never liked
him.
Bush.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of funny when I saw the shoe get thrown. To be honest with you.
I was loving that. I was laughing my ass off. I wanted him to throw even more shoes, and apparently now he did.
And it turns out. Turns out he did.
Wish it was a brick, not a shoe.
Yeah.
Oh hell, no. We can't admit to that.
Why not?
We all think it, but we can't admit to it live.
Yeah. The problem with the Bush administration was they were too far right, where they weren't for the people in any way, shape, or form.
No.
You can't go too far either way. Trump is not far right. Trump is what normal Democrats used to be.
Yep.
That's what a lot of people don't understand because they have shitty memories and they're really not too bright to begin with.
And that's why originally he ran a long time ago. He ran Democrat. He ran on the Democratic ticket.
Yep. He used to be a Democrat when Democrats were a little bit more normal.
Yeah.
We're normal.
But even then, I mean, they were batshit crazy, just not like they are now.
See, there you go.
But I mean, like, the main reason why I voted for him, as I saw him up there standing talking, and he wasn't bullshitting anyone. He wasn't lying to anyone.
Right.
He was straightforward. He was saying whatever was on his mind. And the other reason is because here's a man who's a self-made billionaire. Now his father might have given him a loan or whatever. I don't care about that, but
Right. He
he
couldn't
was
be
a
bought, and
self-made
he can't be bought.
billionaire who, you know, who else are you going to want to get the country back in shape as far as economically?
Right.
You're going to
And
vote for
someone who actually
someone
cares.
who knows.
Someone
Yeah,
who won't even take a salary. They don't want to talk about
Yep.
that because it's inconvenient to their narrative.
oh yeah, yeah. He donates his salary to the military, if I'm not mistaken. The
He
veterans.
gave up everything to save the country. That's
Yep.
the guy we should all get behind.
I mean, for God's sakes, he literally took a bullet for this country.
What did
I
any
know
of them
there's a
ever
lot
do
of
but
people.
talk?
I mean, I know there's a lot of people that would disagree with, oh, it was a fake bullet, or oh, it was a fake ear, or whatever.
I don't even want to hear that shit. That stuff pisses me off. I'm all for conspiracies,
me too.
but only smart ones that make sense, not ridiculous ones like that.
But that's the way, you know. But yeah, I agree. I think 100%. But
I hate those people.
it is the only conspiracy I would throw in there is it was a conspiracy of how it actually happened that guy was alone. That's the only thing.
I mean, there's
I would
conspiracies involving it that are probably true.
Yeah.
But it wasn't staged. He didn't stage. I don't believe that.
No.
If you believe that, fine. I don't believe it. I don't want to hear about it. It's stupid.
Well, just like the Charlie Kirk thing, I don't think that was staged.
No. And I think even less that it was staged now, because Candace Owens is going off about how staged it was, and she's a lunatic, and I never liked her to begin with, and I always knew that she was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Oh man, yeah, I found that out the other day actually.
Yeah.
Sandy was showing us those clips, you know.
Never really paid attention to her.
Yeah,
she was a Democrat too. Before, I never trusted her.
What's she saying?
She thinks everything's a conspiracy to the point of ridiculousness.
Oh, okay.
Like, she thinks that Erica Kirk was behind Charlie Kirk's murder and things like that. And then she denies it. And then she'll go on her show and she'll say it again. And then she'll deny it again when people, come at her about it. She thinks Turning Point USA was involved. Like, all these ridiculous things that she says. And then she blames Israel for everything, which I don't like. Even though I turn my back on the Jewish religion, there's only so far you can go with me where I'm going to start defending them anyway. I don't like this anti-Israel stuff. I don't believe in funding them or helping them, but I do believe in their right to exist. And she doesn't. She was for Hamas.
Yeah, I do remember that. Because I remember, I think it was her and Shapiro. That's what started that whole thing of why they fired her, I think.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of his either, but I'm definitely on his side over her.
Now he's starting to become sort of unglued, as it were.
Yeah, he's too much for Israel, to the point where that's his main country.
Well, not just that, but I've noticed some other things. Like, he's become more left-leaning. That's what I'm trying to say.
A little bit, not really left-leaning, but there are certain things that he believes that are a little ridiculous. I don't really agree with everything he says, and he's not really for Trump either. Never has been.
No, I noticed that. Yeah.
Good boy.
What's funny is Joe Rogan is he was on board and then he was off board and then he was on board again and now it seems like he's off board. And I think that had a lot to do with that phony, I don't know if we're allowed to mention it on YouTube or not, but the phony list. And that was not Trump's fault. That was what's her name's fault. I get her name right now.
Pam Bondi.
She should have never told anybody that she had that list to begin with, or at the very least, she should have never made promises
No,
that she couldn't keep. Of
that whole thing was a
the list.
debacle and an embarrassment to the administration. That's the one thing they've completely failed on.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that they really did wrong so far.
Oh yeah. Because even okay. Because I don't believe he was on it. I don't believe it. But
No,
the way
because if he was on it, they would have done that instead of all the stuff they did to try to get him. They would have had him. They would have used that right away. They would have used that years ago, and that would have been it for him.
That's what my point exactly. But the thing is, the way he reacted, you could tell like that whole thing, he wasn't prepared because that was her screw up. And like I said, she should never even said anything. Just said, no. We have it. We can't reveal it because we don't have all the details yet.
It was her screw up, but also I believe that somebody got to him and said, this is the one thing you can't do.
Yeah.
They threatened him and his family.
I have to get kicked out for 1 second. Someone wanted me to send them the show, and I can't send them the show unless I leave. So I'll be right back.
Well, we're talking?
Okay?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I just have to leave to go get the link to the show.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll be right back.
No problem.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. I'll be right back.
Dr. Bob.
Be right back.
But yeah, his reaction to that.
We'll be right here, hopefully.
His reaction to that told me that somebody got to him and said, this is the one thing you can't do.
What?
And they threatened him.
Well, I think they had a deal with, what was that country that, Middle Eastern country. I can't think of it right now. But some kind of deal. And maybe who knows? Because we don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows?
Yeah.
What top
I can tell by the way he
list.
reacted and the way he changed his tune that somebody got to him and threatened him and his family.
Oh, yeah.
And who knows? It might have been.
The thing about that is, though, is now.
Waiting.
That's what I was thinking.
We're not live.
See, I believe in their right to exist, but that doesn't mean I think they're completely innocent either. There's a gray area here.
Oh, well, yeah.
Two waiting. What the hell?
None of it is straightforward. None of it. I mean,
no,
it's not all black and white for sure. But yeah, that was a screw up, big time. That was somebody botched that up, and like you said, someone probably said, "Hey, wait a minute, we can't release that. There's certain reasons.
There's no way
for it.
They're going to release
Let's put that in the our back pocket."
Yeah, they're not releasing anything significant. They can't. They're not allowed to because it would destroy the world. There's people on that list that are very important, and their names cannot be outed. It's not going to happen.
Kind of sucks though, but
yeah,
I think you're right.
Knew it wasn't going to happen. I called it long before Trump was even in that it wasn't going to happen.
That's the other thing. Why didn't the people that are accusing him on being on there, which honestly are probably the ones that are on there, but why didn't the fucking why do I keep wanting to say Obama? But why? Yeah, okay. Why didn't the Obama administration do anything about it? Why didn't the Biden administration do anything about it? because that
they're
was going on.
implicated, and so were their friends. Everybody
Yeah.
knows Bill Clinton was involved.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty much. He's walking
That
down the
tells you all
street
you need
with
to know.
that tattooed on his forehead.
Yeah, that tells you all
You
you
know.
need to know right there. They don't want it released for that reason alone.
Oh, fine.
Because they want to be able to say, we're conspiracy theorists. This one's innocent. That one's innocent. They don't want the truth coming out.
Internet's back.
2012 to focus on personal interests, seeking a more balanced life.
I'm just trying to find the show on the iPad now.
Wilson has pursued
Splatter?
music, art.
Yeah.
Ladder, TV, video. I said
Oh.
internet is back.
Oh
Okay.
really?
Yes. That's why I
Oh
thanked
wow,
Astral.
cool.
Remember I do the thank you? I'm just
Well,
trying
yeah,
to find
no,
your
but I didn't
show.
know they could. I didn't know it could happen this at the. Okay.
I just went online on the phone, on the app.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they tell you
Congratulations.
they tell you it can take up to like 4 hours. It happens like minutes.
Nice.
Well, that's
Minutes.
cool.
I just texted Joey to unplug the router. He unplugged it and plugged it back in. It's working.
Maybe it was there all the time.
That's what you do. When they tell you it takes like 4 hours or it can take up to an hour or whatever they tell you, just go unplug the router, plug it back in. It'll be back.
Yeah.
Just gotta reset the signal. I can't find the show in my notifications.
What do you mean you can't find the show?
Oh no, in my notifications. I was just trying to take a shortcut. It's not there.
Oh, I see. In your notifications.
Yep, I didn't get a notification.
Oh man, they're always doing this to me.
I'm in
Every
chat
time.
now.
Every time I either go live or put out a video, it's almost 4 hours to 24 hours later that people get notifications. I hate that.
YouTube stopped sending notifications about my videos to my subscribers. That's when I knew I was done.
Mm.
I saw the writing on the wall.
Jeff, we do want to talk about your. I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but would you like to? You know what? It's your channel. I'll let you talk about it. How about that?
Plug your channel, Jeff. He's saying plug your channel.
Okay, so the new channel is called Wacky Song Parodies. I wanted to keep it simple this time because the last name was too long. And hopefully it lasts a while, although the way YouTube's acting these days, I don't know. But please subscribe if you like political humor that's kind of anti-left, and if you like other kind of humor that's politically incorrect, let's say. All crazy song parodies. But I knew that it was going to be over a couple weeks ago with the other channel. I could tell. I know what they do. We lost Splatter. Oh no, we lost Sandy. Where'd she go?
She jumped out the window because she couldn't take it anymore. No, no. Why am I laughing so hard at that? That's horrible. Well, to be fair, it's only the first floor, so we're good. She's good. And she landed in one of those fire blankets, whatever those things are. No. Really though. Yeah, I think she lost her iPad something connection.
Oh.
So had to, yeah. So but you know what's cool?
I can't, that's why.
Is
her internet just came back.
Well, yeah, her internet came back, but something. Oh, there she is. She's back.
She had to reconnect.
There she is.
Yeah.
Oh, all is right with the world now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually on my iPad and I can see like, like I can click on the chat now and do the
Yeah.
do the backstage stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You know what I told these guys? It's funny. Jeff was like, "Where did Sandy go?" I'm like, "She jumped out the window because she couldn't take it anymore."
Josh, it is an open panel tonight. It's the helpline.
Right into an open manhole cover, right? Woo.
Yeah, jump onto my show. You'll fall right into an open manhole cover. You jump on
Oh yeah,
Sandy's show,
guys,
she'll put you on the
don't
show. You guys get
don't forget to resubscribe. Everyone who was subscribed before
Say what?
to the channel, to my channel. Don't forget to resubscribe.
Oh, you have to. You just automatically sub you back up there.
Nope.
That's not good.
Everybody's got a sub again.
Everybody's got a sub again. And
667 subscribers down the drain. Most
oh
I
wow.
ever had. I'm so pissed.
Oh man.
The first two channels I had only had 75. This was the best I ever did. This was the best channel I ever did. And I got better and it got funnier. We were doing so good.
Get him, Karen, get it.
So frustrating. But I knew. I saw the writing on the wall.
Got a
They
question
weren't
for you,
showing they weren't showing my videos to anybody. They weren't sending out notifications.
Nope, I didn't get any. Except from
All
you.
of a sudden, it's like everything
Me
came to a
neither.
screeching halt. I'm like, okay, I know what they're up to. They're going to zap this channel. And sure enough, they did.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I really
sucks,
am.
dude.
Thanks.
That really,
let me
really,
ask you
really
this, though.
sucks.
Let me ask you this though, and I think Splatter was wondering about this too. Is like, did you save your videos? Like, were you able to back
I
them up?
save everything. I not only save the videos, but
Okay.
I turn them into MP3s and put them on my iTunes. And then I copy them to
Nice.
CD. And then I put them on a USB. So I have my stuff forever.
Good.
So I could re-upload anything. That's not a problem. I'm not going to because some of the songs are older and not relevant anymore. Like some of the ones about
Right.
Biden, which is a shame because I liked having them up there anyway, but I'm not going to post something about Biden now.
Yeah.
So maybe one or two that were really funny, but that's it. But it's annoying because, now I have to start all over again for a third time. No, a fourth time. What am I talking about? It's the fourth time.
Fourth time? Wow.
I had 3 channels they took away.
Damn.
But it got worse. The one they took away this time, and this was my mistake. I knew I shouldn't have done this. It was my main YouTube channel that I always had. It was the one that I started with on YouTube. It's the one that I started doing shows with, too.
Wow.
So I had to make all new YouTube channels. And you're not even supposed to do that. But that's a conversation to have
Really does.
when we're not live.
But I know how
They zapped my other channel too, my backup channel, for circumvention. Because they figured out it was me.
I'm sorry. I'm probably talking over him. Sorry, Jeff. My internet's going.
That's all right.
So
I
if I'm
thought you
talking
took
over
one
you,
channel
I do
down.
apologize for that.
No, I took my Mandela Effect channel down. Talking
Oh.
about my music channels, I had 2.
Oh, I didn't. Was I subscribed to the second
You
one?
were. Mm-hmm.
Because I only ever, when I did get notifications, I only got it from the main channel.
That's because I never posted on there past the first week.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah. But they knew. They figured out that it was my backup channel, and they zapped it 2 days later after the other one. And it wasn't because of anything political. It was for making songs that made fun of LGBT. Hate speech. I responded to them, it's not hate speech. It's just humor. Ain't nobody hating anybody. They didn't care. Why would they?
You know, it's funny.
I don't even know what they saw as hate speech.
Some of the memes were a little over the top. That's mainly what they had a problem with. And I'm sure they had a problem with me joking about beating up guys trying to hit on me in the songs, things like that. There was a lot of stuff that could be called hate speech, but it was said in a joking way. None of it was serious. None of it was actual hate, because there is no actual hate on my channel. We make fun of everybody.
You hate everybody equally.
Huh?
No one was pointed out. You hate everybody equally.
Exactly. Everybody gets made fun of. Even made fun of Trump in a lighthearted way, but still. It's parody. It's humor. Hate speech is saying, I want to do such and such to so-and-so. None of that was said. It was all just joking around. But, they get all butthurt over the stupidest things. Protected groups. All groups should be protected, or none.
Yep. I agree.
It's just ridiculous.
The funny thing is, the groups that are protected and the groups that are supposed to be for that particular, like, let's just say LGBTQ,
Hello?
WXYZ,
Anybody there?
whatever, that group that's supposed to be, it's supposed to be for,
Hero, you there?
For gay people.
Okay.
But it's, huh?
I couldn't hear you for a minute at all.
What's going on?
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Sandy's going deaf.
I'm sorry.
No, it's probably my internet still connecting.
Did I just do that? That's funny though. Anyway, okay.
But the groups that they're supposed to be for, they're not actually for, and it's not even started or owned by, the person that it's supposed to represent, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Like Black Lives Matter, for an example. Another example.
That's a group they should never protect.
Who they're supposed to be representing.
They're criminals. Period. Not only are they criminals, but the people in charge, they don't even use the money to help black people. They use it to buy mansions.
No, they pocket it.
Yeah, they buy mansions with it.
Mansions.
It's all a grift. It's just like climate
ice cream.
change. It's a grift.
Well, those are the same people, if I'm not mistaken, that provide the bricks to throw.
Yeah. What were they doing
the
there?
Police during riots. Like,
and nobody ever wants to talk about that. Explain that. Make it make sense.
Bricks.
If these groups aren't evil, if these groups aren't there to cause harm, make it make sense. Explain the bricks. Explain all the stuff we see and how that's good. Come on. They're so full of shit. That should not be a protected group. LGBT, sure, but as long as they don't try to take over like they're trying to do. Don't try to make the kids gay. Don't try to make everybody gay. I'm
trying to force it down our throats, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm for real LGBT people who don't bring their bullshit to everyone else. They keep it to themselves.
Yeah, keep it in your closet where it belongs.
Exactly. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care what you do or who you do. Don't involve me and don't involve children. And we're
That's
good.
true, though. I mean, yeah. It sounds weird, but it's the truth, though. You want to do something weird, keep it to yourself. Do it, but, don't tell everybody about it.
And then you got these furries running around. What is that all about? These
Guys,
people dressed as furries.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Guys, I have to go out in the living room a second. I'm not happy. I'll be right back. Okay?
All
I'm
right.
sorry. Be right back.
This is not good. But
And he's got to go use
I
your
saw a
whipping
post
stick.
on Facebook something about talking about a local. Someone was wondering how the schools were around there. One of their concerns was that their kid, and I think they were just trolling. It just sounds totally like a fucking troll. It could have been real. I don't know. These days and times we live in, but
It's hard to tell anymore because people
like,
have gotten so ridiculous.
But they were like, does the schools over there provide litter boxes for kids who want to be cats or whatever, however they phrased
I
it.
would totally take
They
that
identify
seriously
as cats
in this day and age.
It's
They are being serious.
That's craziness.
That's how pathetic they are. They are being serious about that. These are the kind of things that
it's like,
I'd pull my child out of that school if that was the case. No way, you're not going to that school. Get out of here.
These are the kinds of things that, like Saturday Night Live and other shows like it, used to make fun of because it wasn't real.
Yeah.
Like
it was so
and
far
now it's
off
become
side.
reality. We've gone beyond an idiocracy at this point. Beyond it.
Well, idiocracy anyway.
It's crazy. Sure. It's pretty crazy. What would have been memes, like 20 years ago is now reality.
Yeah, it's pathetic. And it would be worse in this country right now if Kamala had won. They want what's going on in Europe to happen here. They want people to be locked up for opinions and things they post online. That's the kind of stuff I do on my channel. I'd be locked up in one of those countries. That's what they want.
End free speech.
Right. That's what they want. That was their goal.
Yeah, that's what was going on.
And then Trump won, and it ruined their agenda for a second time. He really won a second time in 2020, and we know what they did then.
Well, not only that, but they admitted to it. I mean, not outright, but in a roundabout way, they admitted to it. Like, in
a roundabout way, they kind of did. They don't realize they did because they're stupid, but they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used a bullshit illness to do it too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I called that right away. I knew exactly what it was. I knew exactly what they were doing. It was too coincidental to be a coincidence.
Yeah.
Trump was in.
Election year. Yeah.
They wanted him out. Let's make him look bad. Let's take this thing and make it a worldwide thing and make a real big deal of it. Make him look really bad. And people will buy it and we'll get him out and it'll work. And then we'll cheat and get this guy in and we could tell him what to do and we could tell him what to say and he'll listen because he's got dementia. That's what they did.
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, we'll get Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, put him in a mask. And Jim Carrey can walk around pretending to be the president.
When you think about it, it worked. It brainwashed a lot of people. You still see people to this very day, or at least I do, in their cars all by themselves wearing masks.
Oh, yeah. Not just in their cars. walking around outside. I see
Yeah.
it here all the
Yeah.
time. We make
Yeah.
fun of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that occasionally too.
This
Those
was-
are the ultra stupid people.
This was half a decade ago. Let's put
Right.
that in perspective. What if something happened in 1980 like that, right? And people were still wearing masks in 1985 or 1990, and people were still wearing masks in 1995. Wouldn't that be ridiculous? It's just as ridiculous from 2020 to
Yep.
2025.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah. Never needed a mask in the first place. It was all bullshit.
Right. And they don't work anyway.
Those are the people that believe everything, though. I mean, like,
Yeah. And even if it did work, and even if you did need it, you don't need it years after the damn thing's over.
Oh, yeah. It was on the news. Everything's true on the news, right?
I knew the news was fake when I was 10. I didn't even know why. I just had this instinct. And I was right.
I apologize. I'm back.
Hey,
Had you go
Sandy?
beat someone up in the living room?
Yeah, she did. I think I heard her fist hit flesh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was her beating stick. She got a beating
That's
stick
right.
from her bedroom and she brought it into the living room and beat somebody up with it.
Yes, I know. I could hear it from here.
What?
Sandy,
What?
you had to lay the smackdown on somebody, didn't you?
I had to what?
Lay the smackdown.
No. Okay, here, I'll tell you what's going on. Joey was in a fender bender, and there's no damage, right? Someone hit him, okay? He didn't hit anybody. Someone hit him. And he could see there was no damage, and he did the wrong thing and drove off. And he got a letter on Saturday pretty much saying that he was involved in a hit and run, and he's afraid he's going to go to jail. And wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. But anyway, he was asking me about that. Yeah. That's what that was about. Could he go to jail? I said, probably not, though. First offense and all. Probably not. Wishful thinking.
Yeah, especially when he probably proved it wasn't his doing.
It doesn't matter. You leave the scene of the accident. You're not supposed. If you're in an accident, both parties must stop. Doesn't matter whose fault it is. Otherwise, it's a hit and run. So that's what that was about. I got called to be asking about that. I think he's afraid he's going to go to jail. He's not. He's never been in anything like that before. First offense, they'll slap him on the wrist. Maybe
Oh,
he
yeah, they don't
deserve
throw
it.
someone to jail for that. No, that's crazy.
So, yeah, that's why I was called away.
At worst, you'll get a fine. That's
Yeah.
Guys, real quick,
oh.
I am going to
I know what he's doing.
do this.
This is
You
what
do?
you're doing?
Oh gosh, Durant, you got yours.
I knew what you're
doing. Okay. But
You gotta
should
do the
we also
intermission.
play this?
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
That is my favorite part of intermission.
Did that? I got a question.
Yes.
Before I run out of here.
Yes.
Did that skip for anyone else, or is that just me?
Just you.
Just you.
Huh, okay. All right, guys. Well, you're more than welcome to continue, but I'm going to go take a cigarette break, as it were.
Yuck.
Sounds good.
Splatter. You always get. I like this guy. He always has to get in his digs. Oh, man. What would we do without Splatter? Literally, what would we do? Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yuck.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, man. This has been some week.
Yeah.
It's been a bad week. Well, I don't know. It was a bad week. Now it's a good week, and now you're having a bad week, but it's going to get better. It's going to get better.
Why is it a good week now?
A good week for me, but I'm not sharing that stuff online.
Well, make sure you share it offline because I want to
I
hear all
will.
about it.
I will.
As your friend,
I
I
want to hear all the
demand
dirt. I want the dirt.
As your friend, I demand it.
Okay.
I
Later.
must know,
Yeah.
especially if it's
Later.
good.
Yeah. Hey, Ormine.
Angel tree.
We'll tell you. He already said hi when he gets back. But yeah. Oh, this is so much better. It was so hard to run the show on the phone.
What's that?
On the phone, I couldn't see nothing.
Angel tree. I've never heard that term before.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. So now Jeff left us, and it's just us Splatter.
Yeah. I never heard it. I never heard it being called an angel tree before.
An angel tree?
Yeah.
What's an angel tree?
I'm guessing it's a Christmas tree.
Is it a tree of, like, for donations for kids who need it?
No. There's this Jessica Palamala, whatever her name is. She walks around Los Angeles usually.
Okay,
Just,
I want to let you know that the Salvation Army angel tree is a tree where you can take an ornament and buy things for a needy child.
okay, yeah, that's
It
different.
provides Christmas gifts for hundreds of thousands of children around the country each year.
Okay.
And that is what an official angel tree is. It is through the Salvation Army. So unless they're talking about something different.
Oh yeah, like it says, go angel tree shopping with me. It says.
That's what that is. Okay, so yeah, it's like little angels and it's got a kid's name on it. Sometimes it lists some of the things they want or need. And you pick the angel and you buy what they want.
Okay.
Random Santa deal, says Ken Raz. Exactly.
Ah.
And Ormine says an angel tree is when you pick a name off a tree to support a family. Yep, that's an angel tree. Yeah, Christmas is the kids are taken care of at Christmas. Thank God. At least in the United States. And it's definitely a U.S. thing. I don't know if it is in Canada because you didn't know what an angel tree was.
No, yeah.
And then we also have Toys for Tots, where families can apply, and it's basically like going shopping, but picking up the stuff that you want for your kids.
What?
I volunteered at one once, and at the end they let us take whatever we wanted out of the leftover stock because they know toys aren't going to. I mean, sometimes like some things are still popular the following year, but a lot of the toys are dependent upon that year. The kids want what's popular right then and there. So they try to get rid of the stock that's just going to sit, that's not going to be popular anymore. And so they told us at the end we could take what we wanted, and that's how my nieces had Christmas that year. But yeah, it was like a building and you walked in, and there were metal shelves filled with toys, just like a store.
3 minutes ago, there we go.
And parents came in, and they were allowed to grab, I think, like I think it was like 4 things. Like they were, like the shelves were labeled, like like you can only, if you were gonna get one toy, it was like a bigger toy. You could just get one, or you could get like 4 smaller things. Like what I'm saying? Like I forget because it's been a long time, but they had things separated. Like they even had like they even had like PlayStations.
Oh wow!
For these kids, and there weren't many of them though. And it was like the older one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had a lot of those video games with all the games loaded on it. Like it looks like a Nintendo, but it's not a Nintendo, and it's got all the Nintendo games.
Yeah, I got one of those. Yeah.
Hey, let's all go shopping in Walmart together.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I got a joke for you.
That's what's happening right now. She's in Walmart shopping.
Okay, well, Jeff isn't here right now. He said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay. I'll save it for when he gets back.
That's what I wanted to let you know.
So what about Walmart?
Oh, he wanted to know what an angel tree was. He thought it was something new, and I tried to explain to him that it's just Salvation Army, and it's to help kids at Christmas.
Yeah, Jessica Palomadesia, whatever, is angel tree shopping. I was curious what that meant.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, and she's in Walmart buying all this little stuff.
I have boycotted Christmas this year. I'm not going to put up any decorations. I'm not going to do anything. I mean, I'll do something for my kids, but
I haven't done nothing in years because I don't have any family to do nothing with, so fuck them.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it too.
If I get invited by some sort of lost family member, that'd be a miracle.
I have some family members, don't get me wrong, but it's just not the same.
I don't.
There's a long story I could go into, but I don't want to go into it, so let's just say that.
Short story for me, everybody's dead.
Well, I was going to say, let's just say in the 48 years of my life, this will be the first year of my life where the holidays, I didn't have both grandparents. And to put that in perspective, they weren't just my grandparents, they were my parents because they raised me. So they were parents to me. So that's a whole nother can of worms I won't really get into on the show, but it just hit me. It hit me kind of hard. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
All
that stuff hit me so long ago now. Like I said, it's all faded.
Yeah, I know it's all going to happen to all of us eventually, or maybe it has happened to a lot of us, and
Yep.
It's a fact of life. It just is. You get older and people die.
Yep.
And eventually we will too.
If you're the youngest, that is. I was the youngest in my family, so I just made it like likely, and that's what happened. But my brothers should still be alive. I mean, they're not, but they both died the same year.
It works backwards like that too. My grandma outlived all her siblings, and she outlived her youngest sibling, which was hit by a train. And so it never works out like ideally it should work out where oldest goes first and then youngest last and all that, but
well, that's the way it kind of went in my family, but both my brothers went at the same time.
Yeah.
Just after my mother, they all died of the same lung disease.
Oh wow.
some sort of hand-me-down familial disease that passed me, luckily.
See, that's crazy right there. That's genetic, really.
Yeah, and I guess I wasn't genetic enough.
Well, maybe it passes a generation. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just, well, yeah, but that doesn't make sense because it got both my brothers and my mother.
I mean, it just jumps around sometimes like that.
I guess, yeah, it's just blind. It doesn't care.
But I did have a joke. It's not a very
Uh-oh.
good one, but
Joke on it?
I'm
You're not
waiting for
waiting for
Jeff to
Jeff?
get back. Yeah, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting.
Oh, I'm
He's here.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Jeff.
Hey.
So, can I tell my joke?
Yeah.
Okay, so, wait, is he still here? You still here?
No. How do I do this?
Yep.
Cindy, your picture changed.
Yeah, I'm trying to delete pictures.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
trying
like
to
that
delete
one.
pictures.
I don't know why I said that, but yeah.
It won't let me
thank God.
delete the first one. I'm getting really annoyed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But here's the joke. So a guy walks into a bar with a pony in his mouth, and the bartender goes, "What can I get you, sir?" And the guy goes, "Whiskey and Coke." He's like, "Excuse me, sir, I really can't hear you. You sound a little hoarse."
That is such a dad joke.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Good dad. If dad started with B.
So here's a politically incorrect one. Two midgets
Oh no.
are thinking of a new trick, and so they get on this platform and they decide we're going to jump off this platform. The only problem is they fell a little short.
Mhm.
I'm a midget, but I'm not offended.
Oh, okay, well, good.
I found out I'm only 5'4" the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I was 5'6" for so long, and I guess I'm not. Or I shrunk.
Well, you know what? You're about Wolverine. Wolverine's height, like what he's supposed to be in the comic books.
Uh-huh.
I think he's like 5'5" or something like that in the comic books. He's not very tall. But Hugh Jackman just plays him really well, so you know.
It's the camera angles.
The camera angles. The camera adds and it adds about 2 or 3 feet.
when the camera is always at ground level looking up, it makes everybody look tall.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That actually does make sense. So, Sandy,
Yeah.
got a question to ask you.
What's that?
Okay, so here's my question.
Mhm.
If the body, or if we're all made of energy, let's just pretend that's the case.
Mhm.
If that's the case, is energy connected to, or is the consciousness and energy, like if we die, do they
No.
separate?
I
And the
believe
is
energy.
actually
Mm-mm. Nope. The consciousness is your soul. The energy is the
okay.
you create energy with your bodily processes. Everything in your body is electric. It's all run with energy. That's what the electrical pulses in your heart, which pump the blood through your body. You have electrical impulses in your brain, and when they misfire, you can get mental illness and things like that. That's why I never understood. It kind of infuriates me that mental illness is treated differently than every other organ in the body. Mental illness is when your brain is not functioning properly. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
isn't
So
that why
doesn't neurology? Why isn't it neurology that focuses on mental health?
isn't
See what
that
I'm
what they
saying?
tried to do with electricity?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm
Okay.
talking about the fact that why is there even psychology and psychiatry when it should be neurology? Just imagine, okay? Pretend your heart, okay? Your heart is malfunctioning. Imagine instead of going to a cardiologist, you went to a heartologist who, didn't look at anything that was wrong physically with the heart and just focused on how the heart feels.
Yeah,
Like,
That's a good
doesn't
point.
make sense to me.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I think they would make huge advancements in mental health if they would just treat the brain like every other organ of the body.
That's a good
Here's
point. I never thought of that.
If you want my answer, here's my answer, because they know it doesn't work and they would rather subscribe a bunch of bullshit to people and keep them on those medications because they know it doesn't work. And if you get people hooked to Ambien and this and that and Seroquel and all those other fucking things, then guess what? You got them hooked now. So now they got to have those things. And it's
Yep.
like the pharmaceutical
Absolutely.
companies would lose money, billions, if they went that route that you're talking about.
Exactly. Because all they care about is money. That's another thing I laughed at people about, like with the pandemic. Like they actually thought that they gave a shit about our health. Since when?
Yeah.
I mean, how gullible do you have to be to actually think anybody gives a shit about us?
They don't give a shit about our health. They want to destroy the population. I mean, it's just the opposite.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
In fact, every big event, that's the goal.
But going back to what I was saying, one more thing. Unless, of course, they're acknowledging that there is a soul, in which case they would say the soul is having a problem, and that's where psychology and psychiatry jumps in. But again, I do believe a lot, if not all, of mental illness has to do with misfiring in the brain. A misfiring
Probably.
or like something's going on physically in the brain. Like it's just like electrical. It's the electrical stuff that's happening, not the actual parts of the brain malformed or anything.
And that's why they vote Democrat.
Well, here.
Well, no, let me just make this comparison really
right.
quick. What I'm trying to say is, like, for example, with the heart, you can have a problem with a valve, and that's physically something wrong with the heart. Or you can have, like I get sometimes trigeminy, which is where there's like you can feel your heart beat on both sides really fast. It's a horrible, scary feeling, but it's just electrical. It is just electrical, and it's caused by an imbalance of like I don't have enough electrolytes, things like that. I think it's something like that, like the trigeminy side. But I still see a cardiologist for it. I don't go see another special heart doctor, cardiatrist. You see what I'm saying? I see a cardiologist.
Here's the problem that I have. Here's the problem I have with the whole thing. Here's the bottleneck, and what you're saying a little bit is that there are some problems like what is it? Not psychosis. What do they call people? Psychopaths, or not psychopaths, but like sociopaths or something?
Sociopath?
Which one of those things is they have figured out, or they think that it has to start within a certain age, like there's a certain time frame from which it would start to a certain, like if you're past your 40s, it's already too late for the brain to create that sort of anomaly to where you're a psychopath psychopath. I think it's psychopath. Is it psychopath where they don't have any empathy and they fake it?
Yes.
They just kind of fake what they see.
And signs appear as early as age 2 or 3.
Okay,
And traits can emerge by age 10.
I get it.
And it's
But that's what
antisocial
I'm saying,
personality
like-
disorder. If you want the real name for a psychopath, it's antisocial personality disorder. But those type of people will literally practice like facial expressions and stuff like that to appear normal. And
But what I'm saying is, my question, I guess, is why does it manifest at a certain age, and then once you get past a certain age, it's no longer sort of like you've got 99 out of 100, like you got 1 out of 100 chance of becoming that. Like, what is it about those ages that could
because
cause
that's
the
the brain, because your brain isn't fully developed until 25. So your
Correct.
brain is still developing, so it's going to develop a specific way to do that. And again, I that could actually be something physical. I don't know. There's so much they don't know. That could be like maybe they have an extra connection between a different part of the brain than like people without that condition do, and they haven't caught it yet. It could be something as thin as a thread connecting the cerebellum to the frontal lobe that we don't have, that a psychopath does, and they haven't caught it yet. It could be something like that, or it could just be like a difference in size. Their frontal lobe is slightly bigger or slightly smaller, and they haven't caught on to that pattern yet. There's so much that it could be that science does not know about yet because they probably haven't bothered to look. That's probably what it is.
I agree.
I like Cupcake. The name Cupcake. It's in the name, though. That's what got me thinking it was Candid Cupcake. But
It reminds me
Hellcat.
of "Oh Captain, My Captain" instead of it's "Oh Cupcake, My Hellcat." Oh Captain, My Captain.
Yeah, it's true. I wonder if I brought her some cupcakes, if she would say, "Oh Captain, my Captain."
Yes, Ormine says some suggest that molds and microbiology can cause disorders. That's absolutely true, but that's a foreign object. I'm talking about when you have someone who has a mental illness with no known microbiology involved, no outside forces involved, nothing from medicine, and they can't physically see anything wrong. I think that's electrical impulse and chemical imbalance, and I think they go about it the wrong way with these medicines. I mean, if they work, they work great. But if for the people that they don't work, because there are millions that the medicines don't work, I wish that neurology would jump in, and they don't.
Sandy, there was actually
nothing worked anyway.
There was actually an episode of House that covered that, where there was, like you mentioned, there was something physically going on with a person's brain, and they figured it out, and that they did use the neurosurgeon. I forget who he is, but they used him to
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
Yeah,
that was a good show. That doesn't get talked about enough.
I know.
It was one of the better shows of that time, but it totally was.
I always wish there was a crossover between House and Numbers. They were both great shows.
Oh my gosh, you just mentioned Numbers. I had totally forgotten about that show.
That one I've never seen.
Oh, you're missing out. You need to watch it. It's got Judd Hirsch and the guy from the Santa Claus who played the elf, and another guy who I can't think of, but I think he was on Hawaii Five-0.
Oh wow, I like Judd Hirsch. I liked him in Taxi years ago.
Yeah. Do you remember
he
had
had
that
called
show?
Dear John. That was funny.
God, I was just getting ready to say that.
I actually have all of those on DVD.
Yeah.
Same Dr. Bob, and I don't even drink. The context is I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Me too. I don't even drink.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, yeah.
I mean, I haven't drank in 3 years, but I get it. I don't want to have a lobotomy.
Yeah, drinking is gross.
Mm-hmm.
Ormane says, how do we explain people with severe brain injury having zero problems and perfectly healthy people losing their minds on a virus or electricity shock? The brain is so wild because they don't understand how it works yet. They do not understand the brain, and I really do think they've pretty much stopped looking. They think they figured it out, and I don't think they did. I think they figured it out. They think they figured
There's
it out where, oh, it's mental illness, psychology, psychiatry. If there's a tumor or something, neurology. No, I think the two fields should combine, and they
I
will
think
learn so much more.
I think that they've acknowledged that they didn't figure, like, there's so much about the human brain that we don't know. I mean, they're obviously, and I think that there are some who admit it, and I think there are some who, because of their egotistical bullshit, they won't allow themselves to admit it. Or, like I said, they know what we know, what you're saying, what you know, that I know, what you know, that they know, but they won't come out and say it because of the pharmaceutical companies they're tied in with. That's what I think.
Could be. This is for
But
entertainment purposes only, YouTube, just to let you know.
oh yeah,
But just
YouTube.
yeah, YouTube. I think I have that. I could put it up. No, I'd have to switch it. So also, recently, I forget if Pushim was here, he'd know the name. There's a project they're doing with kids with severe autism and other mentally disabling illnesses, like that they're born with. They've proven that, like, science for the longest time believed that the kids weren't in there, like a regularly functioning brain, mind, not brain, mind was not in there. For the longest time, they believed that. But this project, using this specific device, proves, I mean, these people who cannot even say words properly are making complex sentences and speaking like you and I, even though they're trapped in a body that does not respond to them and function, which means they are in there trapped like a prisoner in their body.
You're talking about severe autism.
Yeah, severe.
Really severe.
And
You know,
if I'm going to ask Pushin, I'm going to message him and see if he'll know the name. He will know the name. It makes you cry when you watch it, like joy.
but I've got a question for you before you get into that. Because when I was growing up, and I'm sure is when you were growing up too, and Jeff too, and Splatter could probably say the same thing. I don't remember there being such an outburst of autism or, you know, the ADHD or the bipolar disorder or this or that there has been in the last, I would say, 20, maybe 15 years that I have seen. And this goes for all of the allergies too, like the peanut allergies and stuff like that. And it makes me wonder, you know, we talk a lot about, oh, they're coming out with artificial food now. It makes me wonder if we've been genetically altering modified food, and maybe even the vitamins that they call vitamins that they've been given women, the prenatal vitamins and stuff. You know, people blame the what do you call it? Back, you know, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube. I won't. But they blame that for it, and I do too. But I wonder also, added to that is all this other crap and stuff that we put that is put in our food and water and stuff like that. I wonder if it just makes me wonder, you know. Not to mention all the shit that's being sprayed in the sky.
Yeah, and all the shots we're giving to children, like what? It's just ridiculous.
Well, that's what I was trying to talk around, Splatter. I guess you could say shots, though, but I don't know. Um,
Hellcat wants to share a
It
link,
just-
but I don't know if Hellcat has a wrench to share a link.
Yeah.
Hellcat doesn't have a wrench.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't have wrenches in your chat. It's not my show.
What
Yeah.
in the name of Jumping Jesus Jones is going on? Well, I'm gonna give her a wrench right now.
I don't see
Okay.
it.
Also, Hunter says Rob Morrow. That's who's in Numbers from Northern Exposure. Thank you.
Oh wow.
Yes, and I do believe Rob Morrow may have been on. I'm checking. Was he on Hawaii 5-0? I'm looking.
He's got my last name.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah, my
No,
real
he
last
wasn't.
name, Morrow.
Oh my
Who was
gosh.
on Hawaii 5-0? Let me look.
I was a white guy. A white guy with dark hair. And
It's Alex
it depends on which
O'Loughlin.
Hawaii 5-0 you're talking about, because there was a remake in the mid 2000s, if I'm not mistaken.
Now 2010, that's the TV series, and it's Alex O'Loughlin, and he kind of looks like Rob Morrow. They look kind of the same.
Oh, okay.
Northern Exposure was awesome. I will never forget the funeral scene. Never, ever, ever. That was hilarious. The funeral was someone who died by a satellite, and the satellite was fused to their body. So the satellite was poking out of the coffin. I'm getting a picture.
What the hell? I better go back and watch some Northern Exposure. Holy crap.
Oh, that show was great.
That sounds cool.
I love that show. There was a fat guy that died too on that show. They had to do something weird with.
Wow. Okay. I had no idea that's what that show was about. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
go
they had
back
to
and
make
watch.
an extra large coffin for the guy.
It reminds me of a movie I saw where they're parroting all the action movies. And Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. He's like, "You'll have to order this one an extra large coffin." That was a horrible Schwarzenegger, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, what the hell was the name of that movie? It was Last Action Hero. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was silly, but I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I think this is Mandela.
What's up?
This is Mandela. What's up is that I don't remember these colors.
Uh-oh. Bring it to the table. Let's look. Let's see.
It's too bright. I don't remember the I just remember being darker. I mean, of course there was metal. There's gold and copper, and I remember there were darker colors in there, and there isn't. It just looks too bright. I can't say it's a full Mandela because I don't remember what the colors were. But Splatter, I am sending you a picture, okay?
Okay.
Wow, look at Rob Morrow's hair in this. Holy crap.
Guys, I might get kicked out. Okay,
Why?
I might get kicked out.
Why?
Because I'm going to YouTube so I can give Hellcat a wrench.
Oh. Okay.
I'm telling you, if I get that,
I'll be here.
when I get that $2,000, I'm getting a new computer. This is silly.
Okay, you do that.
I
Definitely.
remember also. I don't remember that fuzzy hair on the doctor guy.
Dr. Bob, you watched it over and over again. Tell me if the satellite thingies look right to you. Please.
What gets me?
I
I don't
haven't
remember
seen
the
it,
guy.
so
I
I
don't remember him having an afro.
Yeah, I know. He has an afro. I said his hair is insane. That's what I said. The guy get on the screen.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I just looking at myself amazed. I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember it either. I'm with you on that. That's why I got to show them.
Okay. I remember everything else. I think, but just not his hair.
No, they catapulted the coffin. Stop it. Look at his hair. Look at his hair, people. Look at the hair. Look at the hair.
That's not right.
But also, I don't remember the silver and like I remember the gold, the circles. I remember like darker colors. Maybe some of the balls were silver, but I don't know. It looks too bright. But whatever. His hair.
Yeah, that could be just your memory messing with you there. I don't know.
It could be. It just looks too bright. But anyway,
But
his
the
hair is
hair,
messed up.
The hair is not right. I don't know.
Dr. Bob says season 1, everyone looked weird.
That was season 1? No way. Was it?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh.
That was like the second or third episode.
Oh.
But yeah, they catapulted they like pumpkin chunkin style the coffin.
That was a good show. I can still hear the music, the beginning open theme.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Hunter. Numbers, one of the best shows. It was amazing. I'm so sad.
What?
They canceled Numbers for Blue Bloods. Numbers was much better. I mean, Blue Bloods wasn't horrible, but Numbers was so much better.
Numbers? Never heard of it.
So we were just talking about with Judd Hirsch.
Numbers?
Nope.
Trebuchet. Thank you, Ormane. I could not think of the name. Thank
I haven't had cable in so long. I don't know. I remember Northern Exposure, though.
Jeff, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm getting the trebuchet coffin. Just so you guys can see. Can I send a gift to you? Will that work?
To who?
To you.
Me?
No, I'm saying, will it actually be a GIF? So it plays on screen?
Oh, a GIF. Oh, I don't know.
Well, we're gonna try it. It plays. Yep, you can share it.
I thought you were
Playing
saying
on
a
the
gift.
screen.
Can you send me a gift? I go, well, why can't you send me a gift?
Okay, switch up to the GIF, please.
Stop sharing.
Hmm.
Where's the gift? Where'd you put it?
I sent it to you.
I have to go back to
Oh,
YouTube.
okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll try.
Josh says, thanks, Hebro. I feel special now.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't have one to begin with. No problem, bro.
Awesomeness from Hellcat, who just shared the link.
Well, I guess so.
Hey, Jeff, are you on your phone or are you on the iPad, the tablet?
Phone.
Wait a minute, you're still on the phone. Are you able to grab that link and put it in the private chat?
I don't know.
Nightmare.
You're not in StreamYard where you tap it and it goes on the screen instead of grabbing it. All right, here's the trebucheting of the coffin on Northern Exposure.
Who's coughing? Who was that?
I don't remember. It's been so long since I saw it.
Yeah, no, it's a long time ago. I don't remember this happening. I must have missed this one for some reason.
I never saw this show.
Oh, it was a great show.
It was great. It was short-lived. It wasn't on many seasons.
I remember it. I just never watched shows like that.
You mean funny ones?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was funny.
Oh, it's
I'm
hilarious.
wrong.
Yeah, I didn't
Drama.
either.
Oh man, I need to go back and watch it too. It had 6 seasons. I think I only saw 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was watching Married with Children and The Simpsons and
I was
Living
watching all those
Color.
and this. Yeah, I watched all that and this.
That's the stuff I watched when that
Me
was
too.
out.
But I watched this as well. This was great.
I
You
would
got to
pretty
go back
much
and watch
stick
it. You
to-
got a whole 6 seasons to watch.
I would
guys.
stick to like just a few shows at a time. That was it. I didn't watch that many.
Hunter is triggered. He says
I thought Northern
it was a coffin.
Exposure when I saw it.
He says it was a piano, not a coffin. That video we were just watching,
Sorry.
that was a coffin. He said it was a piano, not a coffin.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That makes more sense. The coffin's funnier.
What the hell?
Oh, thank you, Josh. Okay, I don't know if he's Hellcat. I don't know if he's going to want to play this on air. Let me see how long it is.
How long is it?
Hebrew. It says, crowd astonished as neurosurgeon shows this photo proving there's a soul within us. Do you want the link?
I mean, the worst that can happen is I get hit with a witchamadoodle, right?
Yep, and then you mute it or cut it.
Yep. So I mean,
Whatchamadoodle?
yeah,
Okay,
you
it's in the
know,
private chat.
copyright.
It's 21 minutes though.
Yeah,
Whoa.
but it'll be all right.
Well, you
It
want
should be all
Hebrew
right.
Hebrew to grab it himself?
What?
What?
What did you say?
I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
The thing
Okay,
is, Sandy
guys.
just put in the chat. Who's supposed to grab it?
Guys,
Uh,
it's in the private chat. It's okay. But guys, I need to let you know they also fling a piano.
Oh,
They fling both. And the keys
Huh?
still go flying. And I would like to send pictures to Splatter just so they can see it, okay? So they don't feel crazy.
Well, as well as
yeah. We don't want anybody feeling crazy.
No, we don't want anyone feeling crazy.
so we've seen the coffin being tossed. Now you want to show me the piano being tossed,
Yes, that is correct.
correct?
Correct. I just sent it.
But to snap into a Slim Jim. Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm out of Slim Jims.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I don't eat chemicals.
I don't mind them being chemicals. I just know one thing. They're tasty.
Yuck.
And actually, Slim Jims are supposed to be loaded with protein. So I don't know if this is bullshit or
No.
so anything. Okay, so like anything that doesn't give you nutrients is junk food. Like anything.
Okay, here's the thing.
So I
Slim
mean,
Jim is not okay. So, like for example, I have Duke's original recipe smoked shorty sausages. That's what you want to grab for protein. It's got less than 1 gram of sugar. It's got 7 grams of protein. Because these things really help when I get dehydrated to replenish the electrolytes more so than a drink ever will. But I have them for a while. But Slim Jim is like the fast food version. It's a lot of grease in a Slim Jim. You know?
I agree. But it does have 7 grams of protein.
Ooh, whole 7 grams.
Let's compare the fat and the sugars. Okay. What's the fat on there?
Oh, let me see. Oh shit, I threw away the wrapper. I don't always do that. But this time I did. Well, where the hell did I throw it away at?
I don't know. I can't find nothing.
Okay. Let's see.
All
right.
I thought you were tossing a picture of the piano being tossed.
Well, first of all, it's got 350 calories.
This has 130.
So that's a lot of calories for one Slim Jim.
And this is 130.
Total fat, 26 grams of fat.
This is 5.5 per single one. And per single one, it's actually 65 calories and 5.5 grams of fat for each one. I'm destroying.
18 grams of
destroying
profane. I almost said profane. Propane. Propane and propane accessories. 18 grams of protein.
I thought you just said it had 7.
Jesus. Jumping Jiminy, Jesus Jones. Listen to this.
Yes.
Okay.
Sodium?
1,350 milligrams of freaking sodium.
Yeah, this only is 400.
1,350 milligrams of sodium.
This one only is
God.
410. You see what I'm saying? 410
Oh.
sodium. Much better for you, Hebrew. Get some Dukes.
Yeah.
All right, let me get these on the screen. Here's the piano exploding. He's flying. And that's them catapulting it on the trebuchet.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Ormine says, I don't eat them on dry land, so it don't count. Hunter says, are Slim Jims more grease or meat? I don't know, they're pretty greasy. Ormine says Slim Jims are kayaking fuel and the greasy wrappers are great fire starters.
There you go. Heck yeah. The thing is, though, I wonder how much, like if you work out, for an example, and you eat one of these bad boys, it's still a lot of sodium, though. You're not working out your sodium.
Yeah, that's why I said that the other ones are better.
God.
I mean, Slim Jims are okay for an occasional treat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to eat it. Like, I'm not sitting here eating them like they're like they're popcorn. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I couldn't come up with a good example. Because if you sit there, but you know what? If you sit there and you look at like a packet of ramen or something like that, how much sodium is actually in the ramen noodles before you actually add the flavoring to it, it'd blow your mind away. I guarantee it. Let me go. You know what? I got a packet of ramen right here. Look at it.
My mic's turned off. I'm talking. The sodium is not a bad thing. We need it.
Well, too much of anything can be.
Exactly. Too much. Yeah.
1,300 milligrams just for a Slim Jim. That's a lot.
I don't eat that stuff anyway.
Okay, so I got a packet of ramen right here. You ready for this? For a packet of ramen, altogether, I'm assuming it's also includes the flavoring,
which is also
1,330 milligrams.
So a little tiny Slim Jim or an entire bowl of soup.
Yep. I'll take the ramen.
There's a major storm hitting Australia right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Lightning and hailstones and stuff.
God.
Pray for Ben and Puck.
Why is the screen like that right now? Oh.
Because we're looking at pictures.
I see. So flat Earth. What's that guy? That guy's Hunter. Why are you doing that? You know, it's just.
What?
Oh my God. You fucking troll. I'm sorry, Splatter. You do know. I'm glad you know, you have a lot of self-control. You've come a long way, my dude. I gotta tell you, these people are still trying to troll you.
Are they?
And you take it with a grain of salt. I appreciate that.
Who's trolling me?
Oh, well, never mind then. Actually, Hunter trolls everybody.
I don't see it as a troll.
Trolled
I
me
see it
one
as
day.
just, you know.
You don't see flat Earth phonies
Or the fakest.
are the fakest.
Yeah, not saying flat earthers are the fakest. He's saying flat earth phonies are the fakest.
Fat Earth phonies. I said flat Earth phonies. You don't see anything wrong with that.
No, because the phonies are the fakest. He's got a point there.
Okay. Also, he's not wrong. I do eat one Slim Jim for each smoke that I smoke.
As long as don't be
Oh
a
my
globe
gosh.
card. That's why we don't live on a spinning water ball.
Oh gosh, what does that have to do with Slim Jims?
Oh no, because I was pointing out that name.
Not you. Not you, Hebrew. What Splatter just said.
Oh
You
no,
missed
I
what
know.
Splatter
But that's
said.
why he said it. Is what I'm
That's why I
saying.
said it is because of what he was saying. Are you not listening to the conversation?
I just got confused. Oh wait, I just heard back from Pushing about the thing. The telepathy tapes.
What are you talking about?
That's the telepathy tapes is where the kids are, you know, they prove that they're really in there, that they can.
Oh, yeah. Are we gonna watch that?
Oh no, that's not what the video is. We are gonna watch the video. We're just waiting for Splatter to present it.
No.
What video?
Oh shit. Hold on.
Oh, you want me to share this?
Yes, please. Guys, the telepathy tapes, there's videos on YouTube, the telepathy tapes, which show you that this device allows these kids who some can't even form a word. It seems like they're not paying attention, that they're off, like, focusing on anything but the people that are talking to them. And they respond like we would, absolutely perfectly, using this device, which means they are in there. They just can't communicate because their body is broken. It's amazing. Parents get to talk to their children for the first time in their lives. It's heartbreaking and heartwarming all at once. Anyway, Pushing sent it to me a while back, and you guys should check it out. I'll see if I can get a link for you.
Okay, you ready?
All right, we're gonna put. This is from Hellcat.
Right.
Let me get the thingy. So you don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
trouble.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go for it.
And what he did is he asked people to veto your decision. That is, that when you're about to flip the switch, say, no, I'm not going to do it. I've changed my mind. And the veto didn't have a spike in the brain. So he said, it's not so much that he showed there was free will, but that he showed there was free won't. And he commented, he was a religious man, and he said, this is the traditional religious way of understanding human motivation, that we're hit with temptations from our brain, but we have the free choice to do it or not.
Is there any scientific evidence for the existence of the soul? Take a look at this great clip over here with American neurosurgeon Dr. Michael Egnor. And he goes through a lot of the scientific research and evidence that has been advanced over the years that points to the existence of the soul. And some of these experiments, some of these conclusions may really surprise you. So we'll watch this clip together and then we'll talk about it. But first, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Check this out.
I saw a number of things over my career that made me question the traditional materialist way of understanding how the brain works. The patients I'm going to show you here are real people. I've changed their names, but they're very real people. The picture on, I guess it would be which side, on your left is an MRI of the brain of a young lady, and the black there is spinal fluid. The brain is the gray stuff there. She's missing about 2/3 of her brain. That's the way she was born. The image alongside of it is a normal brain for comparison. When she was a young baby, we scanned her and found this, and we were rather pessimistic with her family about her chances of having a normal life. She grew up a completely normal person. She was on the honor roll in high school. If you met her today, you'd say, oh, she's a bright young lady. She's perfectly fine, missing 2/3 of her brain. This is a little boy named Joshua. He was born missing also about 2/3 of his brain. And he, is that, again, that black space there is just water. He was evaluated by the ethics committee at my hospital, and they recommended that he not be fed when he was born because he was in such terrible shape that it'd be better if he passed away. We rescinded that order and fed him, and he's now graduating from high school, perfectly normal young man, plays sports. He's a great kid. Maggie is a young lady who was in a gifted program when she was young. She's a brilliant young woman, missing most of her cerebellum and part of the central regions of her brain. She has had to have some surgery to take care of fluid pressure there, but she's done very well. She has a master's degree in English literature, and she's a published musician. Nicholas is a little boy who's quite handicapped. He has cerebral palsy, and he's missing both hemispheres of his brain. The only part of his brain he has is his brainstem. He is handicapped. He can't speak. He can't walk, but he's fully conscious. He's kind of funny. He laughs. He cries. He's emotionally a normal person, even though he is handicapped, even though he's missing his entire brain hemispheres. So it raises the question. It sounds like a really strange question, but as I say, it's not so strange. Is the brain the organ of the mind? You know, the heart's the organ of circulation. The kidneys are the organ of making urine. But is the brain completely the organ of the mind? Clearly, in some ways, it is, but in other ways it may not be. This question was first addressed by Wilder Penfield, who's a neurosurgeon, worked in Montreal in the mid-20th century, probably the greatest scientist in the neurosurgical profession. And he was the pioneer in epilepsy surgery. And he would do awake brain surgery, meaning that patients during the brain surgery would be fully awake with local anesthesia, so they felt no pain. And he would stimulate their brain to map the surface of their brain to remove foci of epilepsy. And he asked a fascinating question. He said, why are there no intellectual seizures? When people have seizures, if they remain conscious during the seizures, they do one of four things. They'll have uncontrollable movements. Their arm will shake. They can have sensations like tingling on their skin. They can have emotions, powerful fear or laughter or joy. And they can have memories. You can have a seizure where you get this recurrent memory. But nobody ever has a calculus seizure. And nobody ever has a mathematics seizure where you can't stop doing long division. And Penfield said, that's really odd. If you can evoke all these other things, why can't you evoke abstract thought, reasoning, theology, philosophy, thinking about God? It doesn't happen from seizures. And he said the most reasonable explanation is that aspect of the mind isn't from the brain. He tested this further by intraoperatively with awake patients, stimulating the surface of their brain to map the brain, just like you would map the city, and to find out where different things were located on the brain, again, so he could protect them in removing epileptic foci. But he couldn't find any kind of abstract thought centers in the brain. There's a movement center, there's a sensation center, there's a visual center, there's a hearing center, there are emotional centers, there are memory centers. But there's no center for thinking abstractly. There's no center for reason. And he said, that's odd. That's the same thing that he found with looking at the kinds of seizures that happen. Some of the most interesting work along this line has been done by Roger Sperry and his colleagues. Sperry won the Nobel Prize for this work. Back in the mid-20th century, an operation was developed for people who would have a seizure in one hemisphere of the brain that would spread to the other hemisphere. And these were catastrophic seizures that were very difficult to control. So what Sperry, an operation that was developed, not by Sperry, but by others, was to cut the brain in half, essentially. So that if a seizure started in one half of the brain, it couldn't spread.
Okay. So they were saying normal intellect, sensory disability with technically I have sensory disabilities. My body does not control body temperature properly. Anybody with neuropathy has a sensory issue. Like sometimes it feels like my heel is literally, and I mean actually literally, it feels like it's on fire. Like I stuck my foot on a hot coal.
Yeah.
Like I'm sensing fire, there is no fire.
I know. I know that feeling. Yep.
Yep. So that would be it. Well, but is it disabling? For me, the temperature thing absolutely is. The temperature thing, I have to have a fan in my face at all times. So, but that's what he's saying. He's saying like certain things can go wrong, and yet their intellect is still there. Their mind. We have to interrupt it. We have to talk. We can't just let it play. We'll take it down.
Right.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but we had to.
I do want to say
so.
one thing before we. Maybe I'll save it for the next. Go ahead. Never mind. I'll save it for the next one.
No, it's okay. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead. Because
I was done.
It'll just get into a longer discussion.
Okay. Well then, go ahead and play, Splatter.
To the other half, and that made the seizures much easier to control and much milder. And it was called a corpus callosum. I mean, we still do that surgery today. So the hemispheres of the brain are functionally disconnected. And Sperry, who was a neuroscientist, realized that you could study what each hemisphere does because they're disconnected. So he did a lot of wonderful work, and the left hemisphere controls speech, the right hemisphere controls spatial orientation, and he got the Nobel Prize for that. But one thing that he noticed, and I've noticed too, is that people who've had their brains cut in half are pretty normal people. As you meet these people, the brains are cut in half, and they're walking and talking, they feel normal. They have less seizures than they used to have. It would be the same thing as if someone just took a chainsaw and cut the laptop in half, and it still worked just fine. Like, there's something odd about this. The follow-up research on that is something that still...
Yeah.
Actually, no. That would be like someone took the screen off of a laptop. The computer still functions. You just can't see what's happening. See what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll go ahead and say what I was going to say earlier.
Uh-huh.
If I'm not mistaken, they did an experiment also on the human bodies after the body died, where they would weigh a person and then they would calculate their weight while they were alive, and then they would weigh them after they were dead, and noticed that they would lose maybe a couple ounces or something like that. This was after they counted, they calculated the fluids and all that. Because you do lose fluids and stuff after you die. But they calculated all that, and still there was a couple ounces that would go missing.
Yep. And that was the brain. They were weighing the brain before and after. Not before and after. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They determined that maybe it is the body. It determines the body weighs less. Do you know that they tried to debunk that, though?
Did they?
Yeah, they tried to say it was from, dehydration, that it was less fluid. I don't know if it was debunked. I said they tried to debunk it. I don't know if they actually did or not.
To me, that wouldn't make sense, because it seems like you would gain or not gain. You would, you know what I mean? You lose a lot more.
Yeah. I agree. I'm just telling you what I read.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare says 21 grams. I think is what it was that they came up with. It's not very much, but still, the whole experiment was to prove whether or not people had a soul, and to see if the soul. Let's see, Well, I don't know. I don't think
I'm making you a better frame.
What's that?
I'm making you a better frame.
Okay.
The color's crappy. You need another option.
I mean, it works as far as what we're trying to do with it.
I know, but it takes me 2 seconds.
Oh.
I have a whole setup now.
Well, okay. Go Kart Bob says Hebrew is posting. I posted like 2 of them One of those kind of looked like that guy. Who's the guy that is in the Jurassic Park movies? The new ones. Chris Pratt. Yeah, Chris Pratt. One of them looked like Chris Pratt. And the other one, they actually allowed me to use the Macho Man's image. So I thought that was kind of cool. But, yeah, so. Everybody still with us? Jeff, you still with us?
Who the hell is Chris Pratt?
You don't know who Chris Pratt is for real?
Obviously.
It's okay if you don't. I'm not going to punish you or anything. I just, no, Chris Pratt. He was in what was that? Galaxy, Marvel. You know, the fuck was the name of those movies? Had the raccoon in it.
Raccoon?
Yeah, had the raccoon guy. Damn it, why can't I think of the name of the comic book? It was based off of that. Not based. It was that comic book. Guardians of the Galaxy. Thank you. Okay, yeah. That's Chris Pratt. He was in that.
Oh, okay.
And he was also in he was in a bunch of movies before that, but that's one of what he's most known for nowadays. But like he was in a bunch of comedies back in the day. But I gotta put this package of ramen noodles on before I sit on them.
Anyway,
I gotta sit there on my bed.
I don't know if I've seen that or not.
Which is where I eat most of my snacks anyway, you know.
I'm not into fake space movies.
But well, I'll tell you what, I put a lot of things in my ramens. Especially
That looks nicer.
That does look better.
I gotta make it a little bit smaller, but it looks better.
Yeah.
Propaganda.
If you hear that noise, it's my floor. It's squeaky.
Storm has landed.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna put a raw egg in there. I think I tried it one time. Not too bad. I did that with those other Chinese noodles. What are they called? Where you put them in the pan, and rice noodles. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like those things.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay.
Well, you got to know how to cook them just right, or they get too hard, or they get too soft.
They have no flavor.
Well, you got to add stuff to them, silly. You can't just take them right out of the pan and put soy sauce on them. You got to add shit to them. Peanut butter, sugar, and pepper. I go for the hot pepper. I get that, but never heard of peanut butter and sugar.
Is that still there?
I asked him a while ago. I guess he cut out. I don't know.
Who?
He's
Jeff?
muted. There we go. That's better.
Maybe he fell asleep like I did. Can't believe I fell asleep on that broadcast. That's the first time. That is the very first time I ever fell asleep on a broadcast. I'll tell you that much right now.
That you know of.
No, I mean, no, I was aware I fell asleep because I heard you guys say something, and you were incorporated into my dream. Like I was dreaming about something, and your heads were like these giant bubbles floating around. your avatars. These giant bubbles floating around. But I was a normal person, and
Normal.
I could hear. Oh yeah, well I know I'm not normal. I get it, but what I'm saying is, I could hear your conversation in my dream, like you guys were having the same conversation in my dream that you were having in real life.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, no, I do that a lot. Like if I'm watching a TV show sometimes and I fall asleep with the TV on, in my dream, I can, I'll have the TV show will be saying, and then I'll wake up and it'll be in the middle of whatever it was they were saying in my dream. It happens a lot, actually.
That's crazy. I
So
don't
that
get those
means-
experiences usually.
That means somewhere my consciousness, we have a consciousness that's out, that's
Oh, you're cold.
not fully asleep. Like I'm not in that, what do you call it? Stage, whatever stage that's called.
42.
Did you say morning?
No, I said 42.
42.
Yeah, it's the temperature right now here in Fahrenheit.
Oh. I was like, what's that have to do with the stage?
Cold.
Cold, yeah.
No, I was sitting there shivering. I was wondering, why am I so cold? And I'm looking outside, but to go check the temperature. That's why. It's almost zero.
But what
It's
is
only
that?
5 degrees. It's only 5 degrees.
But what does that have to do with sleep paralysis?
I don't know.
Or were you just going off on your own thing?
Yeah, I got cold. I looked at the temperature. That's all.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay.
Still hearing you talking about your
You can hit
bubble-headed
play
teeth.
splatter.
What?
You can hit play.
Oh, I can hit play?
I was getting ready to say that.
It gives me chills, and I learned about this decades ago, and I think it's among the most fascinating results in cognitive neuroscience. Justine Sergent was a researcher at McGill in Montreal, worked about 20 years after Sperry, and she studied people with split brain surgery. And what she did was she found a way to present pictures of things, like pictures of arrows, to each hemisphere separately at the same time. So she put arrows up that the right hemisphere would see one arrow, the left hemisphere would see the other arrow, but no part of the brain saw both arrows. One half saw one arrow, the other half saw the other arrow. And she asked the people, are the arrows pointing in the same direction or not? And they always got it right. But how could they compare arrows when no part of the brain saw both arrows? So she concluded that there was something in the mind that wasn't in the brain. Eric Pinto has furthered that research in which he tells stories to split brain patients, where the first half of the story is presented to one hemisphere. The second half of the story is presented to the other hemisphere. But you don't understand the story unless you see both. A good example would be if the left hemisphere can see a baseball, and the right hemisphere can see a broken window. So Pinto would ask the patient, what happened? And the patients always answered, the baseball broke the window. But no part of the brain saw both the baseball and the window. So there's something in the mind that's not in the brain. Wilder Penfield also studied free will, and he did a very interesting study. During these awake brain operations, he would stimulate the surface of a patient's brain, and if you stimulate the right place, you can make them do things, like make them raise their arm. He would ask them during the surgery to occasionally raise their arm themselves without him stimulating them. And you can't feel your brain. Your brain has no sensory things, and the patients are under surgical drapes, so they can't see what he's doing. And he would ask them, when your arm goes up, I want you to tell me whether you did it or whether I did it. And they always got it right.
Pause.
Hundreds of thousands of trials of this in 1,100 patients.
Hebrew. There's a new feature.
Yo.
Check it out. I'm gonna put the you see how we could put the comments on the stage like that? On screen?
Hold on 1 second. Wait. Where's it at now? Oh, wow.
But you can also make them tall
Yeah.
or wide, medium, or big.
Well, that's good. Because there's a lot of times you go back and look at the after, and the comments are just gone.
Yeah, I mean, like when we're watching something, it doesn't make sense because it's over the pictures, but it is an option. I'm just letting you know.
Well, I'll
But
tell you
before
what,
you had
from
to
now
have it
on-
like this. Before you had to have it tiny. Now you can make them big and you can make them wide or tall. You can change their position. See?
Well, I'll tell you what. From now on, we have nothing up there. Yeah, we should totally do that.
We should. We should. I agree.
But yeah. Anything else? Anybody?
We're gonna play the video. I had to stop it, so I figured I'd stop it by saying that.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, if anyone else has anything they want to add or something. Haven't heard from Jeff in a while. I wonder if he went off somewhere.
I'm gonna text him on the phone.
Okay.
No one ever missed it. No one ever got it wrong. And he concluded then that he couldn't find any place in the brain that simulated free will. That free will wasn't in the brain. That you could always tell, this is my will. This is not someone doing it to me. So free will is not a brain function. Benjamin Libet did probably the most famous research on free will. And what Libet found, and it would take a while to go into details about how he did his experiments. They were quite ingenious. But he would record electrical signals from the scalp, and these are people who haven't had any surgery. They're just normal volunteers. And what he found was that when you decide to do something simple, there tends to be a spike in brain activity that happens about a half second before you decide. Like if you're going to turn on a light switch, about a half second before you turn on the light switch, your brain spikes. And that's before you're aware that you're going to turn it on. So and that seems at first glance that everything is driven by your brain. Your brain makes you do it, and you don't really have any free will. It's all just chemicals driving you to do things. But he was a very clever researcher, and what he did is he asked people to veto your decision. That is, that when you're about to flip the switch, say, no, I'm not going to do it. I've changed my mind. And the veto didn't have a spike in the brain. So he said, it's not so much that he showed there was free will, but they showed there was free won't. That is that your brain, and he commented, he was a religious man, and he said, this is the traditional religious way of understanding human motivation, that we're hit with temptations from our brain, but we have the free choice to do it or not. Because the free choice to do it or not did not have any new brain activity at all. It was independent of the brain.
That makes
sense. So the brain keeps hitting you with these things, have that extra piece of cake. But you can say yes or no, and you can't blame your brain.
Interesting. We have free won't, which is essentially free will. The free will to say no.
Here's the thing, though. And this may go along with what you were saying earlier, is for people that might have something wrong, like let's say there's a tumor pushing on your pituitary gland, or a tumor pushing on that part of the brain that makes us make bad decisions or bad choices. Because there has been cases of this where people have actually murdered people in a rage because something was pressing on one of those, like a tumor or something was pressing on one of those things. So do we have a choice when it comes to something like that? I mean,
yes. You
it's our choice
stop,
to
you
say
breathe,
no.
you say no.
Your brain always wants to say yes. You have to just say no.
see, that's where I was getting at with that. So we need to stop and think about
You know
that.
your brain?
That actually makes sense.
And it also makes sense. It also explains why, like a lot of the kids that I worked with, they could not verbalize how they felt. So they would lash out physically. So the brain is telling them to lash out, and they don't have the wherewithal at times to say no. They don't have, it's harder for them to control their anger, probably because they can't verbalize it.
Because there's been cases where they've used that in court, is where I'm getting at. They use that excuse. Well, just let's take the Twinkie case for an example. You know, that was used. Oh, you know, I had so many sugar in it, it made me go crazy and murder some guy. You know, that was an actual case that was actually used in court, and that guy actually got away with it because of the Twinkie plea. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but
Well, I've never had a Twinkie.
well, I don't know, but I'm glad. Be glad of that, because apparently they make you insane.
Yeah, well, no, I was
but-
way back when I was young. That's what made me not have a Twinkie was that someone said or heard on the news, the hostess Twinkies shrink your dinkies.
I don't know about all that, but
Well, actually, it's supposedly they made your testicles smaller, apparently. But yeah,
man, there had to be some chemicals in that some bitch to pull that
so
shit.
yes, I always remember the rhyme "Hostess Twinkies shrink your dinky," and I never wanted anything to do with Hostess Twinkies.
Man, that must have been a Canadian thing, because I had never heard of that. We used to say a Twinkie a day keeps the bullies away, because if you have Twinkies, because if you had Twinkies and someone was wanting to kick your butt, you pull out a Twinkie and be like, here, have a Twinkie, and they'd leave you alone. So, yeah, the Twinkie defense. See? Dr. Bob's Nightmare knows what I'm talking about. And, but, chat, have you guys ever heard the Twinkie shrinking your dinky? Let me know in the chat. 'Cause what?
I'm just saying.
I have. I didn't just make it up.
No, I fully believe you, but I've never heard of it before, so I want to see if anyone else has. I want to make it relatable. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we should really play this because my show, I keep bumping it.
Oh, we'll be over
1
with
a.m.
it. I'm sorry, dude.
It's
But I
okay.
should really say this though. We should probably play some more of this video.
Yes.
If that's the case. Stay
Yes,
on
we
topic.
Oh, okay.
Agreed.
Adrian Owen is a researcher. I think he's currently in Indiana. He was at Cambridge in England. Did a fascinating study in patients in persistent vegetative state. Persistent vegetative state is the deepest level of coma. It's just a step above brain death. And it happens when people have had very severe brain injuries from lack of oxygen or from motor vehicle accidents. And it's called vegetative because it's been assumed that these people are basically vegetables, meaning that they have no mind. They're just a body and there's no mind left. Some of you may recall the Terry Schiavo stuff that went on about 20 years ago. She was in persistent vegetative state. What Owen did is he put patients in MRI machines and did functional MRI imaging that shows brain activity. And he would ask them to think about things with a headset. He'd say, think about walking across the room, or think about your family, or think about playing tennis. And they would show patterns of brain activation in their very damaged brain. And he then did that with normal volunteers and found the patterns were identical, implying that they were understanding what he was talking about. And then what he did, he was very clever. He asked the same questions, but he mixed up the words, so they didn't make any sense. Instead of think about walking across the room, he'd say room across walking about think. Doesn't make any sense. And the brain was silent. So these people were understanding the questions he was asking, even though their brains were practically destroyed. And he actually found, he and other people have replicated his work, that about 40% of people in persistent vegetative state show clear evidence of being able to communicate. There are people who can do mathematics in persistent vegetative state. You ask them, what's 9 plus 6? You count, when you hit 15, the brain lights up. There are people who can tell their family histories. Is your brother's name George? Brain light up. So you can communicate with people in the deepest level of coma in many cases. Near-death experiences are sort of the paradigmatic example of a separation between the soul or the mind and the brain. And while some near-death experiences may be not genuine, they may be hallucinations or whatever, there's no doubt that there is a real core of real experiences. There are probably about 20% of near-death experiences are veridical, meaning they can be checked. The person knows things.
Ebro, there's a message for you on the screen. You have to welcome someone.
I'm sorry. What's up?
You have to welcome someone.
We talking about kitty catty whack?
Yep. I just left a message on my channel saying we're still at Hebrew. And she clicked the link and she says subscribe.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Way to be, man. I'll tell you
You are
what.
dropping out fast, aren't you?
Who, me? No.
Okay.
I'm actually... Okay, yes, a little bit.
Okay, so I'm going to drop the link again and pin it.
Hmm?
If you can't hang, they can always go check it out themselves, Up to you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And what was the name of these guys again?
The channel?
Yeah.
Pinch as Taylor.
Okay, I totally will not ever remember that.
Pinch as Taylor. So I'm going to pin it if you guys want to finish watching it. Oh, I can't pin it. You have to pin it.
Who, me?
Yeah, the link that I just posted.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Finish watching this?
Yeah, that.
It's almost done.
How much? Well, it's not almost done. There's like a good 10 minutes left, and Hebrew's falling asleep. I don't want him to fall asleep on screen.
It won't let me pin it. Let me start. Meh.
See, we could be playing it all this time. It could be playing.
I don't know what starring it does, though.
Nothing.
It does, yeah, it doesn't do anything.
It stars it so we can find it later and remind us. Maybe, you know what it might do?
What's that?
It does. It makes a new menu that says starred, so we can go back and look at messages. So when they disappear from StreamYard, we can still see them. Because I can still put on Jeff's channel.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Well, there you go. But no, I absolutely like and admire Kitty Caddywhack for what they do. You kidding me? Shit.
Yeah, this is why we're stopping the video right now.
What? Because I'm talking nonsense?
You are absolutely talking nonsense. Guys, if you want to finish watching that video, it is pinned right there in the chat.
We already lost
right
Jeff.
Here.
That's your point.
Right here. Jeff went to bed. Jeff fell asleep. So.
That's what happened. I knew he fell out.
Yeah. So, I think it's time for us to head on over to our show and let Hebrew get some sleep.
All right. You're the doctor. No, YouTube, she's not an actual doctor.
I'm not a doctor yet. No.
Oh,
I'm just a YouTube doctor, we'll say.
That would be terrible.
Doctor on YouTube.
But yeah, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. And it's been real fun. But like Sandy says, I am dozing off. So you guys all have a good night. And if I can, I'll tune into your show. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one for me.
It's all right. It's okay.
But yeah, on my end for Shifty Sunday, that's a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. See you in a few.
You people that have regular sleeping patterns. I
used to be a vampire bat, and then I turned into like a, I don't know, what's the thing that's out in the daytime? Groundhog? I turned into groundhog. Okay.
Lots of things are out during the daytime.
Yeah.
Guys, join us for After Dark at 1:30 a.m. in 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
And thank you all for being here. Before you go, please make sure you hit like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already.
I wish I had a regular sleeping pattern.
We'll see you next time on Shifty Sunday. That's how you do it.
Nightmare irregular.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Go to sleep.
I will.
Or don't. No, that way you'll miss our show. No, don't go to sleep yet.
Well, I mean, yeah. Everyone else go watch their show. I can't. I'm just I'm gonna be out.
Am I playing the outro? Am I doing it?
You've got it ready, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, one more time. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.